Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Midnight in Tehran, the streets are alive. Music and fire, the city's hard to survive. The world turned upside, history's playing fast. And the supreme leader, well, he learned at last. All those threats, all those games, now the punchline's echoing through his fame. He fucked around and found out. Now he's listening to Toby Keith loud. Well, put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. While tearing cheers burning bright, night turns to day. Women toss their high jobs like flags to the sky. Guitars wailing loud, horns honking nearby. Celebration in the alleys, music in the air. Freedom tastes electric, rebellion everywhere. Every scarf that drops, every shout that rings is a note in the song that tomorrow sings. He fucked around and found out. Toby Keith on repeat, the anthem of clouds. We'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. While the city dances till the break of day. History flipped on the Tehran nights. Every step and every tear says the old world's gone, the new is here. Loud and clear, sometimes the world will make you hear.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that? And demonetized. So, and welcome everybody to a special. It's the first Silverbacks Lounge. I wanted to talk about this last night, but I was busy trying to get my daughter to sleep, and guess who fell asleep first? So, but with me, I got Resolute Germ. How are you doing?
Not too bad. How you doing, Gorilla?
Well, I made the mistake of taking the bath mat out of the fucking shower there. And I I fucking slipped there, and I still had all my kids' toys in there. Yeah,
Eh.
good thing it didn't go in my ass, but I landed on the little fucking motorized Nemo, like Finding Nemo toy that the tail sits
God.
there and flaps back and forth. So that got stuck in between my ass cheeks there. So there was just a little Nemo flapping back and forth that they're out of my fucking ass there.
Gorilla,
Wow.
one of these days you're going to end up on the Darwin Awards.
Well, at least make it worth it. What's the also PvP? How are you doing?
I'm alive. Not a great day. Not a great day. But I'm still here, so.
Yeah, but I may have a cigar here to celebrate the supreme leader, that asshole, the supreme leader, Al kill me or whatever, the one that had the instructions to his name there or whatever.
Community.
He fucked around. I prefer kill me, but okay. But anyhow, he fucked around, found out, no, saying death to America. Well, how about your fucking ass is dead now? Mm-hmm.
You know what amazes me is how many people are they're supporting this. They were supporting him more than Trump. A lot of idiots online.
Yeah, but just a sec. I do need to play this.
Eugene Bird, you're the king. Super chats making our sing. Lighting the lounge, keeping it free. You're the sugar daddy of Gorilla. Thank you, Eugene, you're the best. Better than all the rest. With every puff we raise a cheer. Eugene Bird, our hero here.
Thank you very much, Eugene, for that. Thank you very much. He gave us a purple hippo with a missile with a Borg eye patch there and a Borg hand claw there. Thank you very, very much for that, Eugene. Thank you very much. But we cannot forget everybody else that's in the chat here. Yeah, Old Man Bird goes, fuck yeah, Silverbacks. Yeah. Yes. He said to Scurvy, when I left, I was but a learner. Now I am the moderator. Should it matter that you cut off my arms and legs with a lightsaber? And then Scurvy is also here. He goes to Eugene there. I am defenseless. Take your weapon and strike me down. And Old Man Bird's laughing at the song. Yeah, that's Palpatine and Luke. I remember that's such a good line and no one uses it. Yeah, well, everybody remembers a line that wasn't even in the movie. That was I am your father. But for some reason everybody remembers it as Luke, I am your father. Let's see. I didn't see that last poll option quick enough for I've chosen that one. Hilarious. Well, let's see how many people vote for that one. PvP gets a star. Oh yeah, because PvP put a link in the chat. The Police last reggae album before Ghost in the Machine Bombs Away wasn't a single, so they listened to the entire album.
Yeah, that's what I put in the chat. Bombs Away would be the perfect song for this weekend.
Yeah. And he goes, enlighten us, Gorilla. What do you know about this? Well, we'll find out here.
Hi, Kevin.
And I won my war against the simultaneous vertical stream. Well, you requested it, and I obliged. And that's what might filter out some of those people who just sit there and scroll through the 15-second shorts. Old Man Bird says, laughing my ass off. It's good to see you, Scurvy. And Scurvy likes the song. I'm glad you guys like the song. And welcome, Kevin. Welcome. I'm glad you like the songs. You can tell from Girl's facial expression he's proud of his pseudo. Hey. It took a lot of work to do that one there. It took a lot of work. It's a good song. Also has a bit of a South Park parody flavor to it. I was kind of going. Well, I knew I was going for that whole boot in the ass there, and you fucked around and found out that because that's all that's been going around on Twitter was he fucked around and found out, and there was a couple of posts about Al Khamenei's up there listening to the first thing he sees is Toby Keith singing, We'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. And welcome Thomas. He goes, hell no, gorilla. Hey, have you seen some of those Iranian women? I wouldn't mind being down Toa. Hey, welcome, Jim. Welcome. I hope your shoulder gets a lot better. I know you took a fall a couple weeks also. And happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday. Everybody's saying hello to each other. And welcome to the Comic Relief Crusader. Welcome. All right. No, but one of the things I first want to address though is that there's a report that an Israeli missile hit a school. As soon as I see that, I call bullshit, especially since it's the Iranian leadership or what's left of their leadership saying it. No, what it was is because what these people do, the Palestinians do it, the that's over in
Your mic is off. Your mic went out.
Gorilla.
Yeah, your mic went out for some reason.
Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Better.
Can you hear me now? All right. So what all these assholes do in like Lebanon, Yemen, Palestine's notorious for this one, and Iran is they'll put their fucking missile systems next to schools and hospitals. They'll even put the people in these schools and hospitals. So when they launch these damn missiles, that we go and strike the missile systems, and sometimes we'll hit the school or whatever, blah blah, or hit the hospital. Then they'll be like, they're hitting the schools, they're hitting hospitals. Well, that's where you're launching your fucking missiles from. So if that happens, it's because you guys put your missile systems there. And not only that there, it wasn't even an Israeli strike that hit the damn school. It was a fucking Iranian misfire. You could actually, there's actually a picture of this. You can see the smoke trail go up, then it goes back down, landed on the school.
Yep, I followed up with the same thing. I followed up with the same thing.
Hey, Scotty.
Checked it out, and it was an Iranian missile. By the way, 2C TV followed up on that story. And you know what he followed up later on his stream today? The Iranians actually fired a missile on one of their own ships. It was like a big freighter or something, or I don't know if it was a freighter or an oil tanker. It was a huge ship in the video, and it was on fire because the Iranians miscalculated and sent a missile into their own ship and sank it, the dumb fucks. That's how out of touch, that's how clueless their military is at the moment. They sank their own
That's the
ship.
sort of stuff that happens when your leadership's all dead.
Yeah, then it's obvious that they're falling apart.
Yeah. But let's see, Iran and Iraq just placed on that. Well, all these fucking dumbass protesters that they probably don't even know the difference between Iraq, Iran, Ukraine, Lebanon. That they probably don't even know the difference. It's scary here since some people call it a missile strike. I call it renovations. Oh, so you what you're saying, Scotty, was we're gentrifying Iran.
One of the biggest things that let's not forget, like the Iranian regime did slaughter like thousands
32
of their own citizens.
That's just
I heard 35.
Months.
And that's just recently. Yeah. That's not lifetime of
Scotty, what do you think the number would be if we had any accurate numbers in 47 years from the regime?
Oh,
it'd be a hell of a lot higher than 32,000.
It would. Well, and it's incredible. Like you mentioned guerrilla, the people who are sort of protesting and saying that no war, and it's like, well, this isn't really war. It is war, I suppose. But it is a matter of the Iranian people being celebratory about the fact that maybe there is a fighting chance. I hate a power vacuum because it doesn't usually work out well for the people in the lower echelons. But I'm glad that the people who were responsible for the most recent, let's say, civil oppression they've been taken care of. Like, I would kind of call it justice. Like, it's really if there are people who are saying that this is an unwarranted situation, it's like, really? How do you define unwarranted?
Well, you know what gets me, Scotty, is there's all kinds of idiots out there criticizing Trump for taking out a 47-year dictatorship. And then I looked up how many bombs Obama dropped on more than one country when he was president. And it was a hell of a lot of countries and a hell of a lot of bombs he was dropping everywhere. Has anybody been talking about that this week? No, of course they don't mention that.
Well, it really, yeah. And there's a saying that goes around, and I kind of bristle and I also stand up. Either way, my spine becomes firm when I hear the phrase, if you hate the mainstream media, you do not hate them enough. And that is something that I'm like, come on. And then it's something like this. And I'm like, oh, right. Like, there's been so much going on that I'm disgusted by the lack of reporting. And so, or comparison for that matter, in response to what you were saying, PvP.
It's not just the lack of reporting though, Scotty. It's the way the mainstream media, like, it's really bad in Canada right now because it's not the lack of reporting, it's the misinformation and the way they twist facts when they report. Because, well, you know, the mainstream media here is funded directly by the Liberal government by billions of tax dollars. And it's gotten pretty well known, at least amongst people that are paying attention and aren't still being spoon-fed by mainstream media, that are actually, you know, paying attention to what's going on. It's obvious that they're not they're not truthful a lot of the times. And I watched a global news video earlier today, and they talked about, you know, what had happened in Iran with the, you know, supreme leader and all that. They chose on their thumbnail to use a thumbnail of the women in the hijabs or whatever you call them, you know, the hood, the black hoods, crying. And they started off with that because their story was, what about the people? How are the Iranians reacting? So they started off the story saying, "Oh, it's the Iranians are split," and then I'm thinking they're not split. That video, I watched it. Tusi showed it. It was pretty obvious that it was a propaganda video that the state had put out recently. And meanwhile, all around the world, hundreds of thousands probably of Iranians are celebrating all around the planet in the streets right now. But no, the Global didn't lead off with that fact. No. They said, the reactions are split. And I'm like, yeah, they're split like maybe, 90% to 10% in favor of the Iranians finally getting their country back. So it's like, good old Global, like many of the channels here in the mainstream, they totally twist the facts to the point where they aren't really, they aren't even really factual at that point, because they're stretching the facts to the point where they break the facts, and it's meaningless. Like I watched a few minutes of it and I was like, oh Jesus.
Well, it is kind of funny because you guys, I know you guys did sort of talk about the State of the Union. You guys sort of reviewed and talked about that. And what I found most interesting is that when you say Global reported on it, and it was like their coverage was Donald Trump gives the longest State of the Union speech in history. And I was like, that's what you got from it. That's what you got from it. Because what I got from it as a Canadian was the president of the United States said that his priority and the government of the United States, their priority should be protecting American citizens. And as a Canadian, everybody I heard from on my social medias, they were like, "Oh, did you see Carney at the Davos? And he said he wanted a new world order." And I'm like, okay, so one was advocating for the protection of his citizens, and the other was advocating for a new world order. Which one sounds like Cobra? It's the one who wants a new world order.
Yeah, but we got a lot of chats. Let's catch up. We had not a lot of new people come in, so I want to say welcome to Chatty Blogger Mikey.
Hey,
well,
Chatty
I call
Blogger.
it Clean House Scotty. Hello, everybody say hello to each other. Yeah, Mikey and Scotty freaking celebrations in the chat. Yeah,
Celebrations.
Everybody say hello to each other. You know, that's a nice thing. Everybody says hello to each other. Old man Bird. Who? Hello, me? Hardly, but thanks. Hello. And everybody's, nah, I ain't a celeb. And CRA first Albertan comedian laughing. No,
Yeah, I really want to have
is
sex
complaining
with
about the Palestine.
that computer generated avatar.
Yeah, but see, no one is complaining about the Palestine's hospital in Jerusalem. I didn't even hear about that.
Potsman. Hey, I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a spokesperson.
Well, you know, why aren't they talking about how the Iranian regime has started targeting fellow Arab countries with missiles? Because
I think they're.
I heard,
Yeah.
I heard they were bombing Saudi Arabia, right?
Saudi
They-
Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Qatar. There's like 5. Jordan, another one. There's like 5 Arab nations that probably would have just sat this one out. But then the Iranian regime falling apart in their infinite stupidity decides, let's fire missiles into all of these countries and really piss them off, which they did.
Well, it's
and I just want to finish this. I think it was Saudi Arabia where they sent a drone strike into an apartment building and they hit. This is a civilian target, not military. They sent it in, and holy shit, you have to see that video, because when that drone hits the side of that apartment block, boom, fire. And I'm sure I don't know how many people died, but I'm sure a lot of people just minding their own business that night, relaxing at home, are now dead because the Iranian government decided to attack Saudi Arabia, which makes no damn sense at all.
Well, yeah, it makes a perfect sense. It's just because we're launching from Iran, but this is the last gasp of a dying regime. They're just sending missiles out in every which direction there.
But
don't forget their war regime. Because Qatar and Saudi Arabia, countries like that, especially the ones that are attacked, look at them. I mean, they have the riches, they have the power.
But the
monetarily, I mean, maybe not, militarily, but monetarily.
My point is, though, Iran's already got his hands full with the United States and Israel because they've been kicking the crap out of them for a couple of days now, and they're like, oh, well, we got 2 people, two opponents kicking the shit out of us. Let's get another 5 in here to kick the shit out of us, because
they're trying to pressure them into
the Arab
pressure on Israel and the US.
I think it was the United Arab Emirates. I think there was maybe Saudi Arabia. They issued statements about Iran's attacks on them were a violation, and they are reserving the right to take military action to retaliate. And today, I think it was Tuesday that reported it. Some of the Arab states held an emergency meeting, got their top people of the leadership together, And I think it was not long after that they did issue a statement, the countries that were there, that they are definitely preparing for a military response to what Iran did to them. So, Iran.
Yeah, but I've been kicked out of a party before. I've walked out of the party and flipped tables.
Yeah, not with a missile up your ass, though.
No, but like this is what I think it is that when there is this sort of attack, this renovation process, it is the house cleaning, as someone else so eloquently put it. There is a point. You just start flipping tables and kicking over punch bowls and saying, "Fuck you, I'm not leaving." Sorry about the swear. I'm going to go the way I want to go, and I think that's what they're doing.
Scotty, you obviously missed the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, but see, if you look at, like I said, if you look at take a look at 4 of the richest countries that you just mentioned. You got Saudi Arabia, you got Qatar, you have United Arab Emirates, and you have Kuwait. Now, these are 4 countries.
Jordan was on the list too.
True, but as I was going to say, those countries have what most of these other Middle Eastern nations do not have, which is riches. They have the money and they have power, but militarily, they're feeble at best. And if you've seen history, when you had Iran that invaded Kuwait, right? And then you had Iraq that did the same thing. All these people are just picking on the rich because they're poor. They're poor countries. That's what they are. Basically, it comes down to simple economics. All they want to do is disrupt the rich and try to get back to the poor. But you're not going to do it that way if you're going to start using drone attacks and missiles into their countries, because they will respond, despite how militarily underhanded they are or underrated.
So I don't know what the military capabilities, but if you get 5 angry nations that get united enough to respond.
Isn't that a White Stripes song? 5 Angry Nations.
I think it is. Yeah. 7 Nation Army. 7 Nation
They
Army.
must have a few missiles amongst them that are going to launch in the next few days.
Well,
let's
look at the
play. Our missiles, what they are going to be used for is if there are any boots on the ground needed, they're the ones going to be providing that.
Right.
Until then, you've been told to park all you want, but don't get in our way. The U.S. and Israel is handling the actual.
Oh yeah, they're going to handle most of the cleanup duty. But that's the thing. If you've got think of it in this way, in a metaphor, take it this way: you've got one bully on the playground, and the one bully against one person, that might be, that might succeed for the bully. But then when you've got 2 or more, and you got like 5 people saying this bully needs to be exterminated, well, there you go. That's it from the playground.
In all honesty, the U.S. doesn't really need any help. Pretty much everyone else gets in the way.
Sure.
There's a reason in all sports, if the rest of the world plays it, the All-Star game is U.S. versus the world.
Basically,
that's the only chance the world has.
Hey, PvP. Usually I'd come back and say, "Oh, but what about hockey?" And then I look back at the Olympics and I'm like, "Oh."
Oops.
We got a lot of chats. We got a lot of chats.
We haven't won a gold medal hockey since 2014 for the men's team.
Well, I know.
No. The men's, the
United States won. When the United States won. Anyway, we got a lot of chats. We got a lot of chats, ladies and gentlemen.
Chats. Okay, let Gorilla go chats first.
Because I looked it up on several sources.
Well, I know the men didn't win there since 1980.
All right, so Obed Bird said might have been U.S. electronic warfare PvP. It could have been, but it's also fucking Iranian equipment. So I had to separate my comments because YouTube didn't like it. Oh, that sucks, Thomas. Yeah. I know how you feel. That's why I was Gorilla censored thoughts for a while. This is good, but also not good.
No.
Well,
there's been a lot going on, man.
Yeah, where it's one of those, like, one mistake can cause a shit ton of problems, but it seems like with Trump, everything that these people say that's going to happen because of what Trump did never seems to matriculate. So this is one of those wait and see. Last time we declared war was in 1942 against Bulgaria, Hungary, and Romania. Odd how Congress never got mad until now. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
it's because Orange Man bad.
No, but one of the things, and this is something that's left out a lot, is that the president of the United States can declare war without approval from Congress for 90 days, so that Congress can hang out and talk it out.
48 hours.
Yeah,
48 is it only 48 hours? I thought it was 90 days.
He has to form Congress within 48 hours.
Right, but
They
he can
can either
maintain a
strike
state of
back-
war without
he
consent
can-
by Congress for 90 days.
Actually, he can keep going until they tell him to stop.
Right.
Oh, well, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
actually, it's the Gang of 8 he has to form, Germ, not entire Congress. It's just the 8 people, I think, on the Intelligence Committee. He has to form them and then tell them why he's doing it.
I thought that was.
Then
I thought
after
that
90
was.
days, he has to get the approval. For
Hey, Gorilla,
Hey,
continued
Jedi
action.
Master, we can see you in the chat. We're just trying to get to the chats. Hey,
Yeah.
Jedi Master.
Yeah, sir.
Hey, Master.
Yeah, so
But
yeah,
there's the
hey
TA
Jedi Master and a Kremlin. Yeah, let's see. Let's not forget about the pallets of cash Obama gave him. Yeah, exactly. They should never give him. That's almost treason right there. I won't go to full
Oh, it
treason,
is
but
treason, not
It was
almost.
treason.
Wow.
pallets
I
full
don't
of
think Americans pay
It's
taxes.
hush
I think
money.
Do Americans pay taxes for Obama to give their tax dollars to a foreign power that wants to?
Yeah,
to kill them?
Somalia. That's what I heard.
Oh well. Oh, I got a story about Somalia. What's her face?
Well,
That-
let's
that's
stick
a
with
different
let's
story.
stick with the
That's a-
red.
That's a
No,
different.
no,
Yeah.
it's related to this weekend. She actually said there was a video of her saying, "Trump killed my friend," meaning the Ayatollah. And boy, that didn't go well for her online. Did that statement backfire?
Oh.
Yeah.
And you know that's the Dems. They keep
Hey Jedi
digging
Master,
deeper
we're
and
trying to
deeper
get
and
to the
deeper.
chats.
Hi, Jedi
Hey,
Master.
Jedi.
Yeah.
Hey there. Oh, by the way,
if everybody
Kamala
else is
Harris
doing
was
this.
in on it today too, saying that criticizing Trump for attacking a dictator. Yeah, right on, Camilla. Way
Oh,
to
look
go,
at that.
Camilla.
Look at that. The
So,
three of us all have glasses on.
Yeah, I got my nerd glasses on.
Well,
How y'all
I left mine in the car, so yeah, I left
This
mine.
is very
We're doing all right
interesting
here. I was
discussion.
trying to get to the chats.
I never
Well-
knew he was a blind silverback gorilla.
Yeah.
Come on now.
But I have a take on this thing because I have relatives that live in Beersheba, Israel, and my
Yeah.
cousin was my first cousin's niece was already a hostage. Noah Agamani. You saw her on the news, and her boyfriend was one of the last 20 released when Trump made that deal. And her boyfriend, he was from the I saying their last name. My Hebrew's terrible. But anyways, he was one of the last 20. This has been 1979. Iran declared war on Western civilization. This is the caliphate. They want to spread it worldwide. They don't give a shit who they kill in the path. That's why they're randomly launching on Saudi Arabia, UAE. They just want to wipe out people. They know they're going down, like he said. They're going down swinging, but they're going to go down. They're done.
Yeah.
Well,
They
they
dog
Yeah.
meat.
Exactly.
they're fighting with
As I
Pepperidge
said,
Farms.
Jedi, but as I mentioned, Jedi, a lot of the 5 countries we're talking about that they're firing weapons into are rich countries. And,
Yes.
and Iran is a
Makes
very
no
poor
sense.
country, and so is Iraq, because they've been under an oppressive regime, both of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
kind of makes
yeah,
sense to me.
yeah.
I mean, it's more the poor trying to take out the rich and vice versa, and the rich just going,
That has nothing to do with it, Mikey. It's
I don't think this is
their
about-
opposing forms of Islam is probably the chief reason that they don't care if they kill him or not.
mhm. Yeah.
This is
The
not,
Shias are radical.
It's
so
not like
bad.
the Ayatollah was poor.
it's not
Iran
about
actually had a great deal of money. It's just concentrated into a very, very elite few.
I'm sure
Dude
the
had an
top-
Xbox One.
I'm sure the top level dictators
we need
have
one of
a lot-
those.
I mean, I'm sure they've tucked a lot of money away in foreign bank accounts. The top level there,
Yeah.
and it's not about rich and poor. It's about ideology. It's about a hateful ideology that wants to, as you said, just kill people for the sake of
Western
killing
Civ.
people that they don't like. And that means you and me and all of us on the panel tonight. If they could take us out, they would.
especially me. I'm a Jew. Love to get
Well,
yeah,
no,
there is a
don't
bias.
forget they were. Don't forget they
All right.
were Persians.
All right.
Remember, they were Persians before they became what they are now.
They got along with Israel, believe it or not, at one time. It's
Yeah.
Persia did. That is true. Persia
I
did.
actually,
All right.
there was something about how the Persians, 2,500 years ago, I think there was a Persian leader that freed the Jewish people. I forget his name, but I was reading about it, and somebody posted it on Facebook, and they said, now the Persian people, now they're returning the favor to the Jewish people. And I thought, that kind of makes sense.
I think that was Hammurabi that freed the Jews.
Yeah, it was 2,500 years ago. I can't remember the name of the
so,
guy.
Hammurabi, yes.
That's with the forum.
All right, guys, I got about 100 chats to read here.
Well, go for the chats. Come on now.
I think even the Democrat. Yeah. Well, shut up long enough so I can.
Okay.
I think even the Democrats are pleased that they had to make everything look bad because they aren't the majority. No, they're just bitching because Trump did it. And Albance versus Kitten, yeah, but I don't know where he went. He disappeared now. Everybody saying hello, or Jenna Master saying hello to everybody.
Hello.
Yeah.
That's
they
all
have
my
Texas
shit. I was
Saudi
typing
UAE.
earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean even Bird of Prey?
Even Bird of Prey
Prey
5.
I'll be resuming
Oh
my
yeah.
life.
If you want to know what Thomas, yeah. If you want to know what Thomas is, if you guys want to know what Thomas here is talking about, just head to his channel after the stream. There, he has all the clips for it on there. Birds crap. I know Iranians aren't Arabs; are Persians.
They're Persians, yeah.
This goes back to the night. Yeah. We're talking about that since 1970s.
About 50% are still Persians, and then there's other minority groups like the Kurds and various minorities
Pashtunis,
as well.
Some Pashtuns.
Yeah.
It's like Romulans and Remans. I don't care.
If they bring back the Persian and the secular at Islam, like it was in the 70s, you go back, research women in Iran. They were wearing bikinis, man, makeup.
I saw a woman talking about Iran, and it was like, don't get all pissy about this, because before the Ayatollahs started rolling into power, it was a secular, lovely Middle Eastern up and coming
monarchy
democracy. It's the same sort of thing as Lebanon. Like we're talking about that was a burgeoning
Lebanon
democratic westernized
before the Islamists took over. Exactly.
Well, but and I assume that is some sort of defense against what pious people, like I'm not pious, and I think that pious people. I know, right?
Anyway,
sorry, chats.
I'm just going to say, the thing is, you look at the videos of Iran in the 60s and 70s, and they were basically like a Western country. The women were beautiful. They were walking around in like mini skirts and stuff.
They had beaches.
They were prosperous. Like the people there were living a good, and they were pro-Western when the Shah was in, right? They were very pro-Western. Even probably a lot of Western people would go there for a vacation, right? Because they were friendly to the West back then. And then, of course, we know what happened in 1979.
At the time, Islam never got above 30% of the population.
Well, but also it could be argued, just in terms of the geopolitics of the situation, is that they used religion against what could be perceived as colonization of their homelands and what have you, and there would have been a response against the insertion of Israel in their neck of the woods. So like there's a whole thing like to reduce it just to
inserted nowhere
reduce it to radical ideological crazy religious people.
I
think that there are a lot of moving parts. There have to be a lot of moving parts.
No, not really. It is entirely. It was entirely
so no nuance.
Based off of a very small minority, because Islam was only about 28% of the Iranian population.
Yeah, but why did they do it? That's the question.
Because there's a
They
fundamental
didn't have
flaw
power.
in the Islamic ideology.
Well,
what happened? Why it happened was Jimmy Carter supporting the revolution,
Bent over and grabbed his ankle.
and basically putting the first Ayatollah back into power, who was in exile in Europe at the time. And when they brought back the first Ayatollah with Jimmy Carter's blessings, I want everybody to remember this.
Yeah,
everybody.
another democratic mistake, right?
Saint. No, he was not a saint. He did made some very bad mistakes that we are still paying for to this day. So yes, you talk about colonization. What the hell was Jimmy Carter doing when he interfered with the Shah's government, had him deposed, and then brought in something far
That
worse?
was the Ayatollah Khomeini, wasn't it? That was Khomeini. Yeah,
The first
He
one.
brought
yeah.
in the Ayatollah Khomeini, Ahmadinejad, and all them people took
Yeah.
the friggin' embassy.
Right.
It was a shit show.
And what was
Sure,
it?
Jimmy Carter was the
444
harbinger.
days.
Hey,
444
let's-
days
let's-
the Americans in the embassy were
Take this back
prisoners.
up.
okay. The one thing I've learned
All right,
about
so
Islamics.
Saudi Arabia has a
Go ahead, Gorilla.
Saudi Arabia has around 250,000 active troops. I thought they had more than that with who their
No,
neighbors are.
that sounds about right.
Go look at the right
They got a
prior
pretty
to,
good Air Force.
go look
Yeah.
at Iran prior. Yeah, go look at Iran prior to 1979 revolution. Or 1980. Oh yeah, beautiful women.
There
They got
must have
beautiful
been
women.
issues of
Reagan
Playboy
should have
being like
taken care of
the
business.
jewels of Iran.
Right.
Reagan should have taken them
Yeah.
out right
So,
after the hostages were released. We should have sorted that son of a bitch out back then.
Right.
I joined the army.
Yeah,
Well, what
but
you're
we did-
saying is that
Well,
Reagan should have done what Trump is doing right now.
Exactly.
Well,
That's
we
what
took,
I'm
well, we took out
100%.
we took out a half their navy though in like 4 minutes. Under Reagan.
That's the
Am I
shortest.
allowed to smoke
That's
a
the
homo?
shortest naval battle I've ever heard of. It was
No,
done in less than a
did you read the Trump? Did you hear the Trump statement today where he said we just took out 9 Iranian ships, but apparently the rest of their navy is doing very well. If that's not classic Trump, poking in the eye, I don't know what it was. I was laughing my butt off when I heard
Now,
that.
the Iranian Navy is most of them are roughshod, like floating barges.
They sunk one of their own freighters, Mikey.
I get
They
it.
put a I saw the video. It was,
Guys,
chat.
So,
chat.
Yeah. So, Old Man Bird, Old Bird has a country. Which country should have the most influence over who leads Iran now? Are there
Careful,
there are trustworthy Shiites or need non-religious leadership?
Need non-religious leadership.
Depends.
Well, hey, I guarantee you, they're Old Man Bird. They'll have to be a shits there to be the leader of Iran because of the majority of the influence there. But we need someone who's not going to slaughter their citizens and chant death to America every other word.
Is there such a thing? Let me ask this guys to the panel. Is there any such thing as a Muslim or an Islamic agnostic?
No.
Nobody radically,
I consider. Oh, I'm a Messianic Jew, so I piss off a lot of my relatives.
Oh, really?
Some of them are Orthodox. They don't believe in Christ like I do.
I'm sure
Orthodox Jews. Yeah, I get that.
But I'm a
I know
Jew.
there's got to be Muslims that don't want to kill everybody, but they seem to be.
No, there are good Muslims. I served alongside a Muslim.
My brother-in-law is a Muslim.
I didn't know that, Scotty.
Most of them are not
They don't
actually
want to speak out
practicing
against
Muslims.
The ones that are not good.
The radicals.
Read the Hadith.
Well, I mean,
you'll understand. Read
I don't.
Read
Okay.
Al-Taqiyya. Read the.
Well, I don't mean to. Yeah, I don't mean to quote the Bible, but back
Oh.
in the day, you had they had what they called religious zealots of Christ, right? But the ones who wanted violence, the ones that wanted to overthrow the Roman Empire and everything else like that. Okay, zealots. Okay, that's the thing. But when you have radical terrorist zealots like the ones that you have nowadays, that's just to the extreme. That's just the worst thing. So
those are they're more fanatics than zealots, Mikey.
Absolutely,
So-
but
And I just want to make a quick. I want to make a quick point. The best thing that Iran could do once this regime is taken out over the next week or whatever, they need a transitional government to guide them. And I saw
provisional.
Juicy had the Shah's son giving a very, very good, eloquent, intelligent speech today for about 4 or 5 minutes to the Iranian people. And
impassioned
this guy has offered to be a transitional figurehead. He doesn't necessarily want to be a leader, but he has said he would be very happy to go back to Iran and help the Iranian people get their country back on its feet. And
he effectively put his foot in the ring.
When I listened to that speech, he was sounding very reasonable, very grounded, very, very, very intelligent in what he was saying. And I was thinking, this man has enough intellect, I think, to be a good transitional figurehead that the Iranian people could surround and gather around him. And then, of course, they have to decide if they're going to do a democratic election or what they're going to do at that point. But I think he would be a good transition, is what I'm saying.
I think you'd be a good transition. You should be the Shah of Iran right now, PvP.
Yeah, right now
I would recommend it.
Okay, let's let Gorilla read all the chats.
Yes.
Go for it. Yes. Go ahead, Gorilla.
So Tom says, "Guess Iran will play the World Cup in the U.S. now." Well, they'd have to get to the World Cup there. Welcome, Molly Colley, but I'm not
runways.
No, Canadians, be quiet. Let Gorilla read.
Gorilla.
All right. So Molly Colley, welcome. I'm not going to read that chat because that just seems like it's trolling. So, and yes, we're seeing your chats there. We're just trying to get to them there. So welcome to the Worst Power Act there. Same little trolling comment from Molly Colley. Are you correct that War Powers Act? Yeah. Scurvy say hello. Scotty just up in She-Hop before the stream. Oh, he's not even here to see that one. Cyrus. not
Hammurabi, not Hammurabi. Cyrus. Okay.
Oh, you should have seen the Cotton Council the other
night. There's a.
Go ahead. Sorry, Gorilla.
Go ahead, Gorilla.
Yeah, this is the last one. Then we can go full bore. There's a tuber called the Fat Electrician who did a great video about Reagan taking out half the Iran Navy. Yeah, that's where I got the information from. The Fat Electrician. All right, we're all caught up now. Now go full bore. One at a time, though, please.
We did a funny thing this Saturday. I'm a puppeteer, I'm part of the Cotton Council. So Saturday night we did a tuck and roll show. A couple with the 2 weeks ago, and we have a guy named Tucker. He had this fucking terrorist type puppet. He come on, going, la 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 la. And he come on with a stick of dynamite, running across. And I'm a gangster. My character is a blue mafia gangster called the Boss. So we have a good old time, and we were picking on the issue. Anything it's like, hey, forget about it. We're gonna bomb the fuck out of them. It is what it is.
I remember a guy where he had the dead terrorist. I forget his name.
Ahmed. Jeff Dunham.
Yeah, is it that
Jeff
guy?
Dunham. Jeff Dunham.
PvP.
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
He says they want to kill you. He says they want to kill you. Yeah,
that's what he bought my character puppets too, right?
True story. He bought my friend's chariot from Lost in Space.
Yeah.
His name's John Antonello.
Oh, wow.
Jeff Dunham bought that chariot. I got my wife sitting in it.
Oh, that's cool.
So cool.
Jedi Master. Nice.
I love the chariot.
Yeah. So I'm bringing up Twitter here. I want to talk about this hands off Iran protests in New York. So let's say by some Chinese businessman, the CCP is behind all these protests. They're bringing in
Why doesn't the New York police force, the NYPD, why don't they just start throwing snowballs?
You'd think they would gather up a army of snowblowers and stuff.
Snowblowers.
No,
that sounds like a cokehead with a lot of promiscuous nature.
You
pass out the straws.
Yeah, exactly.
She was
all the crackheads and say, "Hey, here you go."
She was
oh man, look at that.
Hey, leave. No, I can't say that. That's not funny.
It's fentanyl.
She was called for him not to be. I don't know why she's not arrested, because she was saying no, don't miss it next time, and not to just dick his ear there. She was called for the assassination of Trump.
Man,
I don't.
Yeah,
and she works at some American store.
If taking Trump out is okay, why is taking the Ayatollah out a bad thing?
I thought taking Ayatollah taken out was a thing.
These people are crazy.
Yeah.
And don't let me catch any of you guys in America. We need Frank Drebin. We got Donald Trump. Same difference, I guess.
You ever read Ann Coulter's book, Liberalism is a Mental Illness?
Because everybody's right on me.
I was hoping you.
Those people are celebrating him taking out. Yeah, well, it keeps everybody keeps roboting on me when I do it. I should have gone on my laptop.
You said doo-doo.
Oh, crap.
Oh shoot!
Let's see. Just a bit. Just picture Mikey in a turban.
In a turban.
Yeah, I need you.
I'm picturing
in
in
a
hijab. Like in a hijab.
In a hijab.
I'm picturing in a turbine now. That's a really weird image.
No.
And I want it to be red.
Reminds me of that scene in Firefly.
If you're gonna put me in a turban, it better be red. Okay, a red turban. That's what I want.
I don't want a turban. I don't
want to me for Christmas. I'll put it on. I want.
Yeah, but okay. But this is one of the things about turbans, because I live in I live in a cold climate, and so I've been and I do see people with turbans on, and I'm like,
yes.
Your religion it originated from a very warm place, but I feel like you're like properly prepared for Canadian winters based on your headdress.
Just get yourself one of those Russian babushka hats, man.
Oh yeah, no, I should. Like fucking Ramius, like from Hunt for Red October.
Okay. You know, Jedi Master, are you old enough to remember Dr. Zhivago?
He knows who Dr. Zhivago is.
Of course.
He went to high school with Dr. Zhivago.
Okay.
I just turned 61 last month.
I'm turning 61 in September of this year.
Well, happy early birthday. Don't worry.
Thank you.
PvP is reminiscing about that one time he became 61.
In 2 days, I get my cardiac ablation and then I start live streaming again. Full time.
And we had Jim that just turned 63 today. So
our today?
Jim's Landscape. Yeah, 63.
Happy birthday. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I hide my gray hair well.
That's why I'm wearing a hat.
You do.
Yeah.
I still have all my hair.
Oh, Jedi Master, I embrace my gray hair. It makes me look like I'm
I don't
smarter
color
than
it.
I am.
I just don't got any.
Years of
I
my
don't
You don't need to color it, Gorilla. Just be proud of it.
Yeah, man.
I got called.
It makes me think
I called a silver fox the other day.
Wait,
and that
does Rizzle
it's just because I'm watching in my ears.
Now, what about Grecian for men?
It's just because I'm watching.
Sorry, Grecian for men. Is that still a thing?
It's just because I'm just wise behind my thing. But here's another thing I wanted to address. Everybody's talking about how these strikes were doing. You know how many pictures I've seen people blaming it, saying it were Israel's bitch, and then or they got Netanyahu bending Trump over, fucking him in the ass, or they'll say, yes, we'll fight Iran to every last American. I was like, why can't we just be allies there? And we're jointly working for each other's best interest. Like, why does everything have to revolve around Israel?
Taking over the Middle East. For how
There's
many?
more.
freaking
There's more
years?
hatred of the people in Israel than since the 1940s right now, because I see it everywhere. And of course, there's millions of people that hate Trump. You know, if Trump, there was a good meme on Facebook where Trump cured cancer, and the left were going, "I want my cancer back. How dare he cure cancer?" It was hilarious.
Yeah, when you said gorilla, when you were saying
And hey,
Trump
Dad.
taking it. Oh, hey, Suze. When people
Trip.
are, what was the thing? When you said that Trump was taking it in the ass, I was thinking that Trump would say, "Well, make sure it's a clean penetration."
Oh,
In and
Well,
out
in my
without anybody
opinion-
noticing.
But anyhow, no, it just drives me nuts because especially the one I seen on Facebook there, I won't be able to find it again because the way Facebook just keeps fucking changing the posts I see.
If you don't,
But
if you don't,
the lady
save
was
it'll
going
just- You got to push save.
yeah. Well, anyhow, the
otherwise
gal
it'll
was going on and on about. All right. Anyhow, she kept going on. She'd say how we're being Israel's bitch, and she'd say a lot of stuff about Jewish people. But then she puts that in there, or go. But if you say anything bad about him, you're labeled an anti-Semite. Well, what the fuck do you think this whole post was being? She's directly blaming it on people being Jewish there and being part of Israel there. But then she defends it by saying if you say anything bad about him, anti-Semite.
My favorite part is
and hey,
when
Suzanne,
people on the,
welcome
on the far
Susie Q.
When people on the far left say the Israelis are Nazis, that's my favorite. It's like, you people don't even understand the meaning of that word, do you? Because if anybody knows about what Nazis are really about, it's the people in Israel. They are not Nazis.
Well, whenever like.
I get so pissed off when people misuse a word that bad.
Yeah, well, I remember when Mike. Yeah, but hello, doll on the panel. I think I'm missing a chat here. By J.P. Peterman.
By J. Peterman.
It's called a
Let's
two
see.
cup here.
Never
really,
understood why people from Somalia moved to Minnesota. They didn't move there by choice. They're strategically placed there to prop up the Democratic vote in Minneapolis there.
Well, that's the same
you only
thing
get
in Arizona.
5% less 40 per day to 40.
Do you know that in Arizona?
Welcome again to Suzanne.
Yeah, I just want to mention something quickly about Arizona and Katie Hobbs, who's the Democratic governor of the state. They get more and more illegals to vote in the elections. They do. And that is where they get their support. The Democrats get their support from those that are illegal and the Hispanic community, which outnumber everybody about 40% of the rest.
That's why Democrats don't want voter ID, Mikey.
Whatever happened to Carrie Lake? I miss Carrie Lake.
Yeah.
You miss Carrie Lake? I used to know her.
Go ahead.
I really knew her, Scotty. I really knew Carrie Lake before she turned evil.
Never mind, though.
She turned evil?
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
How?
That reminds all these people that are saying that
they Go ahead, Gorilla.
But Mikey here just reminded me of something. You know how everybody's saying that these strikes are illegal? They are not illegal. They're just simply undocumented. They just haven't gotten around to the paperwork.
Yeah, we just haven't listed them yet as credible. We just said we invaded, we blew up their navy, but it's not credible yet. No, because it hasn't been registered yet.
Oh,
you know one thing.
No registered kills.
It's just undocumented. They're just undocumented.
You know
how many?
I know all this.
Nobody talked about when Obama.
Canadian shitstorm.
It's a double standard, folks. We're living with. It's the Saul Alinsky, George Orwell, that the liberal left wing leftist socialist commie. Don't do as I do as I do. Do as I say. 4 legs good, 2 legs better. Saul Alinsky, destroy from within.
Yeah, we're definitely. I think most Western governments are moving towards communism. That's why I support Trump so strongly, because
we're heading for a civil war.
Makes sense. And did anybody read about how after Obama gave them a shit ton of money to the Iranians, not
He gave him a pallet of
not
cash.
long after they bombed some American base and killed like over 200 American military.
Iran's been murdering and maiming our guys since going back to the Lebanon barracks.
But
That's
okay,
the thing. Like, why give them money to commit more murder? It's sick.
Because he was part of the division and the downfall and why we're in the shit show we're in today. It's so divided. He picked this country apart like a friggin' pulling spider legs off a spider for 8 years.
Yeah, old man Bird
Well,
says
this all started with Occupy. All right, so this all started with Occupy Wall Street there, when it was people from all walks of life getting together and telling these big bankers fuck off, and they needed a distraction. That's where these what do they call it, identity politics came into the thing, and all of a sudden everybody started focusing on the race and everything else. It all started with them needing a distraction from Occupy Wall Street.
Yep, I agree. As soon as everybody decided that they were like, what the fuck are you doing with our property and our money? And is this a game to you? They were like, well, haven't you ever felt like a boy? And it's like, oh, I have felt like a boy, said the fucking soccer player. And it's like, oh, my God.
I think it was more they started playing the race card. They started playing the race. That's what the race card.
Well, really but I think race relations has always been sort of a perforated line in the United States, certainly.
Okay. Now I wanted to address this if I could real quick. So old man Bird says Carrie Lake seems less scrupulous than other conservative politicians, but I was still sorry she lost to the other lady. Okay, losing to Katie Hobbs, Katie God-forsaken Hobbs, anyway. But anyway, my address to that is, well, luckily I moved out of Arizona before the political shit got real, Eugene. So
But the thing is that Carrie Lake she was a broadcaster, and she does have the gift of gab, and her persuasion is admirable. But maybe scruples are not. She can advertise well.
Yeah, let me say
I just think she's hot.
Well, I'm going to say something about Carrie Lake that I knew before. Okay, I met her once in a bar. Well, back then she was, but I mean, I met her in a bar. But what I'm saying is, no, this is true. But I'm just saying,
she's a
one of my best friends at Fox 10 News there in Phoenix was John Hook, and John Hook also went to the same college I did, Arizona State University, and I knew Hook and Lake because Hook was the one who introduced me to Carrie Lake back then before she was like that and went nuts. But anyway, so I mean, but Carrie Lake was very well spoken. Right? She did. She had to get the gap. And that's why they had a Hook and Lake. That's why their anchor duo was one of the best in the Valley to this day, and they still were. But then when Carrie Lake decided to have political aspirations, that's when the train shit went off the rails. So
I don't think that Carrie Lake went crazy. I think that she just
she's out at an asylum, so she didn't go totally mentally nuts.
Well, no, I don't think she did anything that was all like she advocated hard and still does.
She still does.
But I don't think she did anything insane.
True. But Scotty, as I just said, the reason that Katie Hobbs won is because more illegals than regular Hispanics and Mexicans who were legal in the country that came legally into Arizona, into the United States, were outnumbered by the illegals who got the vote in those elections. That's why it was.
That's why they need the census has got to be redone.
It has to be renovated. It has to be kicked out, refurbished, rebuilt.
Becoming a coward.
Yeah,
has become a coward.
Jed, I'm asking you.
Get
correct.
that thing.
U.S.
That bill needs
census
to
is
be
a
on the
bullshit
floor.
thing. Yes.
They need to start the filibuster. Let them talk until they can't talk. Don't put it off. Because I still think it's going to be locked down because now that Elon's back in the goods with him, He's got the money to make sure we have the election security.
He's
that
got
we
the
had.
money and the power. Elon Musk love.
But the point is he can have that money that can make sure we have election security, that there is no funny business. You have people monitoring. You got that. That's what protected this last election. That's why everything he won by so much. And some state, if I guarantee it, if there was any kind of ID check out in California, he could have won a few more little spots seats out there. And there's a couple other seats that were in question. So this is what makes them shit themselves, and how they behaved on a State of the Union. That was talk about calling people a bunch of deplorables. Now that's what you call a bunch of deplorables. Their behavior.
But I think all of you must agree that when it comes to elite people like Elon Musk and Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, all of these people that and even Richard, even Richard out there with Virgin.
They are not all the same, Mikey.
No, they may not be all the same, but I want them to finally put their money where their mouth is. Okay, that's all I ask. Put your money where your mouth is.
I think Bill, personally, what I've learned about Bill Gates in recent months, I do not like his politics. I do not like the man personally. I don't think he's a good man. I think he's got very bad intentions. So Bill Gates off my list of people I want to give any credit to. Whereas Elon, I'll give him a pass. I'll give him a chance. Like, he's got to earn trust, obviously, like they should do. But I still think the guy has enough intelligence, because he has accomplished a hell of a lot. So hopefully, being the smart guy he appears to be, he will use his funds to help the democratic process as far as voter registration, et cetera, et cetera.
Protecting the vote.
Is that true, Thomas Potts, that Elon's going after LDG? He's better wait
let's catch up on the chats here while we're
good joke, but I don't think he even knows LDG exists.
Yeah. Let's see. Suzanne says, Scotty, I see you bite your tongue, buddy.
I'm doing my best here, man. I'm doing my best.
Obama gave $2 billion. Yeah. I appreciate you being on your best behavior here. Obama gave $2 billion to the Muslim Brotherhood too. Don't know what this problem is.
He did.
Problem is. I never heard about that. To be honest, I never.
He's the one that caused the Arab Spring. Remember that?
We covered this one on from Mikey.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, let's see. Jedi Master, I love your accent. He goes, thank you, Suzanne. The Boston accent.
You got to have it.
He's wicked smart.
Oh,
wicked smart. Wicked pisser. Hey,
yeah.
I gotta say one of the most.
But you live in Florida? Oh, I was just in Florida. A month ago.
I live 8 minutes from the space. I live right near the lagoon, right across from the VAB, man. The Falcon 9 they just launched about an hour ago, right over my house.
Wow.
Well,
I
don't even know where they launch it. I was in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, I'm in Titusville.
I was in Fort Lauderdale. What?
Space Coast.
Busch Gardens, nice.
Yeah,
well, no, that's what we call a threesome in Canada.
Yeah,
we took Busch Garden.
Well, there's the Winter Wonderland.
Yeah, we don't want to hear you. Yeah.
You know what, Scotty?
I hear Elon's going after LG.
One of these days.
Yeah.
You're Brian.
Yeah. Well, LDG's muscling in on Elon's projects there with his Project Prometheus that he's never going to get launched.
AI.
Yeah,
let's see. Jedi Master, sweet, you lucky duck. I'm stuck in Canada.
Yep.
Hey, I've been to Canada 3 times.
Yeah.
Prince
Let's see how. Okay.
And that was to land and fuel up in a.
Yeah. Correct, Oliver. I was in Rome 2 weeks ago. Nice. I see your pictures there. That's pretty nice there, Thomas.
I didn't even know you were Catholic.
Oh,
I thought Potts was.
Erectile man? Yes.
Erectile man. Yeah.
Here we go.
now wait. Does that mean that Eugene
The
doesn't?
stream will be down for the next 4 minutes because someone said boner.
Does that mean that Eugene's going to do the Air Force salute?
Get it right, Scotty. It's bonerific.
My mistake.
Don't wake up the boss.
That's wrong. That's bonerific. Bonerific.
San Francisco treat.
You can
PvP, don't give me more work for tonight. Hey, PvP, don't give me more work tonight. You know I'll do it.
I got to give somebody work because I'm too damn lazy to do any myself lately.
If I was in a real silly mood, I'd go get my boss, the boss.
The boss.
My
character.
I'd love to get my
he's
boss.
sleeping right now.
Seeing my boss.
You know what, Jedi Master? One of my favorite all-time movies is Dearly Departed.
I love
The Departed. Yeah.
So are we not
Jack Nicholson, Mark? What's his name? Wahlberg. It was loaded. Friggin'
The Departed.
What's his name?
The Departed.
What the hell's his name?
Leonardo DiCaprio, Alec Baldwin, Martin Sheen.
Thank you, Scotty.
Matt Damon.
Encyclopedia.
I love that movie. Matt Damon. That movie was fucking loaded.
The part where he walks in with groceries and there's Wahlberg and his little covered feet and everything else to avoid evidence, and he goes, "Oh, okay," and then
yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Outlaw Bill, how's it going? Welcome.
Young
welcome,
William.
Outlaw Bill.
So
Outlaw Bill just finished a show watching with deleted scenes, Stephen, called Arizona Colt from 1946 or 47. One of those two.
Yeah. I thought that was the adult film starring.
Well, that was
Carrie
the adult
Lake.
westerns back in the 40s, is what it was, Scotty.
All right.
The adult westerns.
Yeah, adult films back then had a different meaning than they do now.
Yeah, it was like Betty Page.
We've got Bush.
Oh, Betty Page. Goodness.
Yikes.
No, Betty Page is a cutie patootie,
all right.
but you get to see Blue.
S.P. Morgan.
I just remember Betty Boop. Betty Boop in the day.
Man cannot appreciate Betty Page's efforts over the.
No, I thought Betty Boop looked better than Betty Page did.
I've never seen Betty Boop naked.
Wow, that's weird. That Mikey, that's very weird. I
goes
have no comeback for that.
That's kind of like being a furry.
Yeah, that's weird, Mikey. I'm sorry.
That's fine. It's fine. He likes what he likes.
Boop,
PvP.
boopy doop, man. Come on, boop boopy doop.
Oh, I like the cartoons, but I don't lust after her.
Yeah, no. But come on, if you were to so how do you feel about Betty Rubble?
Betty Rubble?
I would.
Well,
it's the old thing. Would you do Wilma or would you do Betty? I would do Betty.
The best.
I would do a.
All of a sudden. No, but like all of a sudden, PvP is just like, you know what? If I were to have sex with a cartoon character, it would be Battle Rubble.
The best discourse.
I hardly ever do.
No, the best discourse I talked about
cartoon character.
No, Scotty, just let me say one real quick. In PvP, just real quick. The best discourse about Rubble and Flintstone women was the opening of the episode backwards from season 2 of Red Dwarf. Where Danny John Jules said, I would do Betty. He said, I'd love Wilma, but I would do Betty.
Yeah.
They went back and forth. Yeah.
Well, Betty just seems more supportive.
That seems to be the popular opinion, Mikey.
Just say it.
But the thing, it's a Betty and Mary. It's a Ginger and Mary Ann sitch.
Oh, well. Come on, Marianne
on that island. Come on
now. She was sweet and innocent, man. I if it were me, I'd go after her.
God bless the late Don Wells.
I know Don Wells, the last, because truly Tina Louise, who didn't do any of the movies afterwards, is not even a part of. I'm sorry, she's not a castaway to me anymore. Nope.
Okay, so Don Wells or Sally Field.
Depends on the movie. Now, if you're thinking Flying
Nun,
Nun,
I'm just talking in general for like objectifying the ladies.
Objectifying Sally Field when she was younger was
when she gets smoked in the bandit.
Like,
Okay, when she did
It's
Smoke in the
tough. I'm not
Bandits,
saying it's an easy choice.
hey, Burt
when
Reynolds did her.
Flying Nun
Well, you know.
days, she was Sally Field's a great. Don't get me wrong, she's a great
Gidget?
actress. Bar and
Gidget.
Gidget. Oh,
But I was talking about Flying Nun also.
I
She
What
didn't
about
look
Annette
bad in that
Flying
nun dress.
Donatello?
I could get in that habit.
The Flying Nun, and I
Annette.
actually really enjoyed it.
Really now.
By the way, this is a
Anyway,
crazy-
Iran was
crazy-
bombed. No, I'm
great,
sorry.
crazy fact. Harlan Ellison actually wrote an episode of The Flying Nun. Do you believe that? It's true.
Oh wow.
Yes.
But he used this Cordwainer Bird pseudonym because he didn't want to actually be associated with the show. So, but he did write the damn thing. Yes. Cordwainer Bird was Ellison's pseudonym when he didn't want to be attached to the credits.
Hey, Gorilla, you know what's funny to me? At the time, we had the famous,
we're off
the
topic?
famous horse. No, we had the famous horse, Mr. Ed. But then we realized later on we could use Ed for erectile dysfunction. Wilbur, I'm erectile.
Oh my God!
Me and my mother used to watch that show together. We laughed together. Lost in Space.
I love that.
And
show
Mr.
as a
Edward, me
kid.
and my mom's thing. growing
Oh
up.
man, poor Alan Young. Poor Alan Young. Oh,
I used to watch Mr. Ed with my mother, the car.
I used to watch that show, The
Well,
Car.
you all have to remember
My mother,
the
the
car,
too.
Hey,
I remember that one. My
better
mother, the
show.
car. That was a good one.
The car, yeah.
Car
exactly.
54.
I love Car 54.
Hey,
you know what? I really want to see the remake movie of Car 54. Where are you? Because it's got John C. McGinley and Buster Poindexter,
Can you
and
really
they are
remake
the
that?
main characters. I really
Can
want to
you
see it.
remake-
You're
you really
talking
remake
David
that?
Johansen. He died like a year ago.
No. But this movie came out in like 1991, 1994.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
I've
Thank
never
God.
seen
I thought
it,
you were like
buddy.
thinking like, yeah.
It's before Buster passed on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they made the
Hey,
movie
I was-
before one of the actors in it died.
Go ahead, Gorilla.
Yeah, I was
Really?
gonna say welcome to Gavin Blackburn here. I want to catch up on.
Hey,
chat.
Gavin.
Let's see if we can get back
I
on,
want to catch up in
back
chat.
on the topic. Yeah, I am Catholic, but I love 8-year-old. Yeah, so I'll go to Rome someday.
Hello, Bill.
Everybody saying hello. Welcome again to Outlaw Bill. And
Hey, Bill.
Suzanne says I'd rather listen to Gorilla laughing than the others off the panel.
Ooh,
And
Nice.
that's
which
comedic
is better,
racism.
Iran's
Ouch.
leadership or
Thanks for the
Disney
info,
Star
Bill.
Wars? Well, I've heard
Bit of
people
both.
believe in reincarnation and there's an afterlife. So in a way, Iran's leadership can still be alive there. So I'd say Disney Star Wars is deader.
I would say Disney Star Wars by a slight margin is slightly deader. Yes.
I would say
Yeah.
oh, that's tough because the thing is that a power vacuum is very, very dangerous. And so when it comes to Disney Star Wars, there is still Star Wars. Everyone knows where to retreat to. But when it comes to Iran's leadership, everyone right now is being like, what do we do? So I would say Iran's leadership is more dead.
Well, every time they kill one, you're up next. The next guy's going to say, no, not me. I'm not it. I don't want to be the fucking Ayatollah.
Yeah, but somebody's just going to say, let's make another Death Star, and it's fine when it comes to Star Wars.
The theocratic leadership are still there, and I'm sure one of them guys is going to be dumb and crazy enough to go, oh, I want to be the new supreme leader. Pick
Good,
me,
you get
pick
bomb
me."
next.
And then, like 2 days
Yes.
later, he'll be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but it's kind of like when Kathleen Kennedy is walking away from Star Wars and she's like, good luck in there to the new guy. It's like, it's going to be rough.
Now that she
I'd
took a
say
big
Star
steaming
Trek is
shit
even
all
better,
over it.
personally.
What about
Hey,
the,
man.
what about the day that Kurtzman walks away from
All right.
Star Trek? Now that would
But
be
I'd say it's kind of the same. Like it's the same as Iran. No, what I'm saying is that no one's ever going to be able to live up to the original creator. And so when it comes to Roddenberry and Lucas, hell, they couldn't even live up to it. So what are the subsequent patrons of it going to be able to do?
That's a very good point, Scotty. Even Roddenberry and Lucas stumbled after a while, didn't they?
Well, in the minds of the fans, to a certain extent, yes.
Well, it's like Roddenberry. Remember when he got booted by the executives in season 3 because they were tired of his interference?
He was looking for money. I don't think he got booted. I think he wanted more money, and they wouldn't give it.
He didn't have any control over season 3 at all.
No, I know, but I think he walked away. It's a very good. It's a good conversation.
I don't have the documentation to prove anything, but I'm just saying what I've heard, right?
Yeah.
Well, what I understand about Roddenberry is he had a temper tantrum and he got away from it.
But remember when
clean
Roddenberry
break.
came back,
Clean break.
Jedi Master's got to go.
Remember the first 2 seasons of Next Gen when he was in command again.
Hey,
hold on.
Hey, Jedi Master, do you got to go, you said?
Yeah, I'm going to head out. If you guys ever get a chance, pop over to my channel.
All right.
It's growing rapidly. I'm over 4,000 subscribers. 4,000.
Nice.
Subscribers.
Wow.
Excellent.
4,192 as of right now.
Right on.
You want to promote
I haven't, and as soon as I get my ticker fixed this week, I'm going to be live streaming again on Tuesday nights. Me and Jill will be back at it. We've been talking. And I've got my Mark Cushman books, Scotty, just like she has, the whole collection. I got those. And I got for my birthday, right behind me is my big Robbie the Robot. A friend, Stone Cold Loki. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah.
He's good. Yeah, he sent me that for my birthday. The big robot in the middle, the Robbie the Robot.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So thank you for having me on. Thank you for having me on, gentlemen.
Yeah, no problem.
Scotty, take care. PVP.
Hey,
good one.
Good to see you again, Jedi Master.
You're using that gentleman term loosely here. Yeah, you're using that gentleman term loosely here.
I'm sorry, Outlaw Bill. 66.
It must be the marijuana speaking. No, I'm just joking. Good night, all.
Yeah, that weed's so good.
Hey. Oh, I was gonna say because I do got these. Oh wait, my chair's down here now.
Is that your solving? Is that your solving pills?
No, sleeping pill or sleeping gummies.
Oh, it's
50
sleeping
milligrams
gummies.
of THCD.
Oh, you got the.
These are my sleeping gummies. Here's these.
That's how I know I'm hanging out with old people. Is that they're all comparing their medications.
Yeah. So
one day you'll be doing that yourself.
Night.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Outlaw Bill here said was 1966 spaghetti western. Nice. What's a spaghetti western?
Spaghetti western. You know, Clint Eastwood.
I heard
Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Spaghetti western.
Oh,
Mike,
gotcha.
let me cover this. A spaghetti western is, and I will look for PvP as a confirmation. But a spaghetti western is a western that was made in the 1960s, typically made in Italy or Spain because of the resemblance to the American Southwest. And one of the things about a spaghetti western is that they were typically filmed in their original language and then redubbed in
and the redubs were terrible
in English.
I don't.
Okay,
find the redub
gotcha.
terrible at all.
Yeah.
Let's just say the lip syncing was not done well then. So.
Yeah, the thing is,
and
that made Clint Eastwood a star. You had the Man with No Name trilogy.
Oh, no, you bastard!
It was.
That's what just did you?
It was what, a few dollars more. A fistful of dollars, and then
Don't
of course
do
the
that.
masterpiece was the Good, the Bad, Ugly. Great movies. We got to mention Sergio Leone, the director, because he was a great director. I mean, he did other genres eventually. I remember, he did something about New York, right?
Yes, Once Upon a Time in America.
Yeah, a great movie. I haven't watched it in like 20 years at least.
So
one of the most.
Go ahead, Gorilla.
I just want to say Once Upon a Time in America did have an incredibly mortifying sexual assault scene with Elizabeth McGovern and Robert De Niro. And it really conveys not just the brutality of that assault, but also the betrayal that the woman feels. And so it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not a popcorn movie. Let's put it that way.
No.
But
Yeah.
if you like serious, hard
It's
edge
a hot dog
film,
movie.
it's a good movie.
Well, I think
And I
that
like serious hard edge films, but I love popcorn too. Don't get me wrong, I love popcorn films.
I think the
Well-
Wild Bunch is one of the greatest gory scenes in history.
You know, I've never seen it.
Wild Bunch. Oh God, that was Peckinpah, Sam Peckinpah, right? That guy was a total outrider in the circle. One
Now,
of the
when it came to Western violence, Peckinpah was the Antichrist. Okay, that's what Peckinpah was.
But he was the independent director.
Yeah.
A lot of the best movies in the last 50 years have been made by independents because they don't give a crap about sucking the system, if you know what I'm saying, right?
Sure.
They're like, I'm going to do it my way, and if you don't like it, fuck you and get down the highway. And I love that movie. So that's a great movie. I love the violence. You know, at the time.
I just want to say in terms of the chat, I just want to say Gavin Blackburn in the chat says Once Upon a Time in America is a fast 4 hours. And that is true. That is absolutely correct.
It is absolutely true.
I got
can be good.
I'll
be back in a sec. I got to go and poo.
No, let PvP finish his thought, then I'll get on chats.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
PvP, what were you saying?
When that movie came out, the critics hated it. They hated the violence, but I think it's great because it was one of the first films. What was it, Mikey? 1969.
Yeah, the Wild Bunch came out right around 69, 70.
69, and it got panned by the critics because they didn't like the gore.
Because they said it was too violent. Because the blood, the gore, everything, which was real life back then in the Wild Wild West.
But the thing was, Peckinpah got tired of the romanticization of the Old West. You know, the black hats, white hats. Oh, good guys, bad guys. Nobody ever bleeds, right? You know, they have enormous gunfights, but nobody ever bleeds in those movies. And Peckinpah was like, I'm done with that crap. I want to show reality. And boy, did he ever show reality. And the thing is, remember the opening scene when they're robbing the bank or whatever, and all those good Christian people get gunned down in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
that's going hardcore, right? And you know, I'm sure that offended not just people, you know, with the violence and the gore, but like I'm sure some religious people were offended as well.
Well, one other movie I want to say before you go, Gorilla, is the original Magnificent Seven with Yul Brynner and the rest. I mean, the way they shot up the town and took out all the outlaws and everything is real blood.
As good as that is, I still go back to the original Seven Samurai. That was, I think, Seven Samurai, as much as the Magnificent Seven is a solid film, I think Samurai is a better film.
Well, yeah, because you're using samurai swords as opposed to guns and stuff.
No, but the thing is, the Samurai movie is 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
And Kurosawa makes 3.5 hours just float by quickly because of his great directing and editing skills. And what's you know, the other movies, 2 hours maybe, something like that.
And welcome to Daniel's Hot Topics. He's here too.
Hey Daniel, how's it going? But today on here, I'm finally getting to your chat here. It says, Gorilla, what's your cat's name? Oh, that bobcat there that bit me, little fucker. His name's Jethro.
Jethro.
Jethro's favorite meal is gorilla.
Hey, I've come to the conclusion that when I die here, he's gonna be the first one that starts eating me.
Oh yeah, he's gonna eat your entrails and your remains when you die in your couch.
He's gonna go right for your face, gorilla, when you die on the floor.
Yeah. Let's see. Like said Jethro.
Yeah, Jethro.
And Scurvy says Jethro's gorilla's pet bobcat. I think Scurvy. Yeah, not proud. Well, legend has it it's a normal sized cat was exposed to gamma radiation.
Oh no.
Once upon a time was American is a fast 4 hours. They're paying the army for in silver rings. They're washers, you fool.
That's in,
Body
in
and Clyde,
the, that's in
1967. Of course,
the film we were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Bonnie and Clyde movie of 67, Gavin, remember, had that early Gene Hackman. I mean, oh, man.
But
Warren Beatty,
it only
Faye
had the
Dunaway,
real,
Gene Hackman. I mean,
it only had the real violence at the end of the movie when they got gunned up down in the car,
well,
right?
yeah, and remember Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, where Redford and Newman got blown away by the Bolivian army at the end, but you didn't really see them get blown away. They were just shot at as they were coming out of the thing.
Montage at the end, Mikey.
What's that?
It was like a freeze frame montage when they were getting killed at the end.
It stayed that way, yes.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Go ahead there, Gorilla. Finish, please.
No, that's all. That's all. Oh, wait. They
got two more left.
And welcome, Dave. Well, Daniel says these people are fucked. Iran is going down. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I'd like to get back on the topic, but it seems like everybody wants to talk about everything but the topic.
Well, I think the topic disappeared about an hour ago. Unfortunately.
Yeah, but I couldn't get a word in.
Sorry.
Well, I was not talking the whole time. I mean, but everybody else.
Yeah,
was,
but
so we were all talking. So
everybody was talking. I could hardly get a word in.
Oh, you know, you have that. Don't you have a mute button where you could just mute our asses?
Yeah, but then I'd have to mute the entire panel.
Yeah, you could mute the entire panel.
Right, so then you could just talk by yourself, Gorilla.
Just say, hey, assholes, if you're going to keep talking over me, I'm going to mute you and give us like 30 seconds. Give us a second warning. And it's like, okay, you didn't listen. Mute. I know that sounds harsh. That sounds harsh.
Thomas here. I have to go actually on the stream here because I turned it off because I kept roboting here. But
you sound fine.
Yeah, so far you've been okay, Gorilla.
No, I was roboting earlier, but I turned my camera.
Oh, I know you're. Yeah. Earlier you were. That's true.
Yeah, you sound fine now.
Oh yeah, I got him.
Oh boy.
Ooh. and then we got actually two volcanoes that have erupted lately too in the last 24 hours.
Gorilla, can you do me a favor?
Now
have you put the link in the chat recently? Because I know that there's someone who wants to join, and I know you're gonna like the surprise. So, or you can just send it in the private chat, and then I'll send it to who I think you would like to see.
Oh, by the way, before we go, something related to Iran is: did any of you guys hear about the massacre in Austin, Texas today?
Oh, I heard. Yeah, no, that's
it's terrible. I heard about that.
I saw the video on Tusi TV. It was only like maybe 2 minutes, but he showed the aftermath. It looked like a pool hall. 3 people dead. There were people doing chest compressions, and you could see the blood pouring out of these people. It was not a pretty video. And I think there was like 24 others wounded. And the guy had the Quran, and I think before he machine gunned all these people, he had a hoodie on saying "Property of Allah." I saw it right on the video. Wow. Property of Allah.
I have a hoodie on right now that says "Property of Shah."
Oh, hey, thank you, Thomas, for this. I never seen this part here. They're using lasers now. They're firing lasers at us.
I'm firing lasers.
Are they sharks
lasers to shoot
with
down the
lasers on their freaking heads?
Lasers sharks with lasers on their freaking heads.
Jerusalem was heavily targeted today. The Iron Dome eliminated every missile, but there was one that did get through and hit the city. Unfortunately, I watched that on Tuesday as well.
See, and I think that's
to hit a hospital.
We should take
I don't
into
know what
account.
it hit, but obviously it's not good when it
is
when
that if
they
an
hit
asteroid
anything.
is going to try and hit the Earth, then it is Israel that will stop it because of the Iron Dome.
I gotta say, well, I think they
No,
have been forced to
no,
develop that
Scotty, I got to
technology.
correct you on that. Hey, I got to correct Scotty on that. But
Sure.
they're not going to stop it. What they're going to do is they're going to hit it just right, so all the meteorite pieces fall all around Israel to hit in every country around Israel. But the other pieces will hit Israel.
They're gonna part the asteroid as opposed to I get it.
So once they parted the Red Sea, and now they're going to part the meteor. Okay,
The killer asteroid.
you know it's not fun having asteroids.
Well, you know what? And we're making light, and we
Hey,
do have our
I've been
opinions. But
hey,
what?
PP, I've been voting for that asteroid for years now. Quit negating on my vote there.
I wasn't negging on your vote.
No, he wasn't negating the vote, Gorilla.
So I've been voting for that asteroid for years.
Yeah, you've had that at the top of your list for a while, top of your kill list for the Earth. I get that. Hey, asteroid, take us all out. It's easy. It's free. Hey, Jill.
I don't want to close my eyes.
Yeah. Welcome, Jill. Scotty paid your cover fee for you to get on the panel.
I heard. Yes, I did want to make sure that you knew I was on my way. So that's
Scotty do.
Yeah, Scotty usually does pay his way.
Yeah.
That's not true, and you know it.
Only if it's really cheap.
It is when
when
it's a nickel.
But Jill's not cheap. Come on now.
No, I am.
Hey, Jill, you're gonna have to send him a cookie though. He's been well behaved tonight.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, maybe he.
Yeah, you have to send him a dozen chocolates.
He has been well behaved.
There are some free, Scotty. There is some free dozen chocolate hearts that are available right now for 75% off. She saw them. Suzanne saw them in Dollarama. Go get them.
Yeah, I don't buy food from the dollar store.
Okay.
It's just a rule.
Yeah.
Okay. Just letting you know they're available.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm sure that the seafood is delightful.
Absolutely. Yeah, see, even Daniel's Hot Topic says he loves Dollarama.
Yeah, I like it for secondhand toys, but I'm not going to go and get any food. I don't even get chips from Dollarama.
Right?
Why?
Because I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. I feel like everything from Dollarama it's like you have to check the expiry date.
And have you never seen expired food in mainstream supermarkets? Because I found it.
No, not recently, because I don't live in a country that would be bombed by. Anyway,
I've seen the dairy products that were like 2 days out of date still on the shelf.
Well, then I would suggest going to a different grocery store.
Well, I usually tell an employee to take it off the shelf as well.
Wait, you guys are complaining only that stuff's only expired by two days there? Try going to a Walmart there, picking up a thing of beef jerky, and half the beef jerky there is moldy. So think of how old it has to be for beef jerky to get moldy, let alone half the bag.
Wow.
I never experienced that ever.
I've also.
I'm with you, Scotty. I do not buy food from dollar stores, but I'll buy everything else from there.
I don't even buy. I don't even buy food from Walmart. I don't even buy food from Walmart.
I worked for Jill. I worked for a Dollar Tree back in Arizona before I moved here to Canada for 6 months. And I got to say, the holiday stuff they have there is great, but the food, not so much.
Hey, I buy food from the dollar store all the time.
Well, if you bought it from our dollar stores, it's kind of been there for a couple months, Gorilla. So
you survived it, honey.
Well,
I know, baby.
Gorilla, it makes sense that you walk on the wild side.
He does.
Nah,
He took
I
on a
bought,
10-foot wave down in Florida and it knocked him up sideways. I didn't
I
even
bought,
realize he was the same size as my wife, 5'4".
I bought potato chips at dollar store once in a while, and they were fine. And I'll buy stuff like ketchup or mustard because that's pretty safe, and it usually has a date on the back of the label somewhere. So, and I'll buy a can of soup. Sometimes they have the Campbell's soup. I've never had a problem. I've never been poisoned for years buying food there. So,
Well, it's not
Neither have
necessarily that
we.
it's going to be poisoned, but since it's a dollar store, things are going to be smaller, so you're actually still paying the same price. So you're not
no,
exactly
Campbell's soup
Hey,
I got
getting
was
the.
the same size, and it was probably like a lot cheaper. It was a lot cheaper than the regular store, Jill.
Oh, not
Yeah,
bad.
It was
you
probably
got that.
$1.
Ridiculously priced.
And
You got
Jill,
that
if you like-
plant-based
Nothing-
chicken that was in it.
Nothing
was
is a
gonna say-
dollar at the dollar store anymore.
Yeah.
I
But I was gonna say,
know.
Jill, if you
Yeah.
like
$4.
anything related
Okay.
to St. Patrick's Day, you buy it in January. That's what we do. We buy it in bulk.
And the thing is, I used to get soup for I could get a 12 carton for like $4.99 like 5 or 6 years ago. And now if I go to a regular grocery store, they're charging like $2 a can. It's like,
Arm
yeah,
and a
guys,
leg.
thanks for that.
Arm and a leg.
Your
No, there's a
grocery
lot of
stores are very
factors- there's a
different
lot
from
of
mine.
factors going on with the food inflation here because
Yeah.
we got bad inflation as far as food.
All right. So I want to catch up on chats real quick. We got a few of them here. Saying hello to Daniel. Gorilla, I have an orange tomcat. He is huge. Ah, cool. My mom
He's
always wanted an
huge.
orange cat. She finally got one. Easy peasy girl. PvP and Mikey. Oh, there's a few. Look at it.
Thanks for being so nice.
Yeah,
there to
I
us.
try not to be too much, but let's see, 3 dead, 14 injured. Oh yeah, that's that shooting at that place in Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
barely
I heard
a bunch
about
about it.
I saw the video.
Yeah.
The blood
really?
pouring out
Yeah.
of those people is not pretty.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's
a
never
practitioner.
no.
And Screw says a practitioner of the religion of PCI. Didn't he say like praise Allah or something on his shirt?
He had property of Allah on his hoodie.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
this is
that's
the
what it
thing I
was.
never understand. I never understand this because I think that everybody is just such a big fan of Return of the Jedi because they're like Admiral Akbar.
All right, let's see. Best behavior, ladies present. We have been well behaved yet, except for the theme song that got me demonetized right away. But that's all. I'll play that at the end of the panel or at the end of the night for the people who missed it. Well, what are we referenced on the panel? The shooting at a bar. Yeah, shooter was deleted.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
about
good.
that yet. I didn't hear a follow up that he was deleted, but hopefully
No, Suzanne saw it. Yeah, he was taken out by the cops.
Thank goodness.
Yo.
Yeah, Daniel says I love Dollarama. Wow, that's so not cool. Yeah, exactly. Daniel, so do I. CNN says the war with Iraq can last 5 to 6 weeks. Oh, it is over after we took out their entire regime. We're just mopping up now.
Don't trust mainstream media.
Yeah, we're just doing mop-up operations now, if anything.
What is Suzanne even talking about? I have no fucking idea.
Well, it's
sorry if I offend you by laughing. Gee, I guess I shouldn't laugh, Suzanne, because that's such a horrible sin.
It's Susie Q. Leave Susie. She's fine. She doesn't understand.
She doesn't like me, and I have a backstory. But
yeah,
I
but
won't put it out
it's
here.
fine. All right.
It was just a question, really,
I don't
but
get
it was
hostile
just
at her, but she's
out of
been
context.
hostile at me a lot.
Oh, I
It's
don't know what
possible,
that's
maybe.
like.
It's possible maybe that you
She's
laughed at
just
something
asking.
inappropriate, but the thing about that is that sometimes people laugh in a nervous way rather than I find this humorous kind of way.
Well, if you're going to accuse me of laughing, tell me what I laughed at.
Well, I think it's just to overcome. No, Jill's right. I mean, it's kind of to overcome tragedy. Some people actually giggle a little. They
But
actually laugh.
if I was offensive, tell me how I was offensive when I laughed at something.
I don't believe that happened with me.
Because if you don't tell
think
me
it's-
specifics, then I can't correct it.
I think
So-
it's
Fair
one of
enough.
those things where the chat is reacting in the moment, and so it would be an immediate response that would be beneficial to understand the context.
Yeah, I really don't care.
Yes.
I don't. I'm not here to please everybody on planet Earth. So sorry.
Well, why on earth would you go on a live
sorry
stream to
if I
entertain people?
disappoint any of you, but I'm not here to please everybody.
Hey, PvP, go with the line in the song. You can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. from Garden Party.
Exactly. I don't even try anymore.
Ricky Nielsen is gone too. So yeah.
Well, Dollar Tree is okay, but they don't have the stock.
They don't have
Selection-
soup.
Their
Yeah,
selection is
well,
very
soup
sparse.
is running low.
Let's
Soup
put it
is
this
running
way:
low if you haven't checked.
Dollar Tree is a discount store compared to Dollarama, which is really that's something to laugh about.
Well, yeah, no, I never
All right.
never mind. Never mind.
But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see
So-
why. But I can
so
see why
Daniel-
Daniel likes it. Yeah.
Pardon
Yeah,
me, can I have a
Jerry,
cleanup
okay.
of botulism on aisle 5? Yes, sir. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
I
Yeah.
hardly
so-
ever shop there.
Gorilla, go ahead.
All right, so Dollar Tree is no longer around, Daniel. They got bought out by Family Dollar, and then they took the Dollar Tree off of it here recently. I don't
Still
think
got 'em
CNN has
here.
a great
Dollar-
track record for. Yeah,
we got
CNN doesn't
Dollar
have
Tree
good.
like 3 blocks from here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
well,
I
they
got-
got rid of them
I
down
got
here.
some.
Yeah,
we
Skirby's
still
right,
got 'em here.
Daniel. Take everything CNN says and believe the opposite.
We have like a
Don't
dozen
listen-
Dollar
don't
Trees in
listen
this
to the
city.
mainstream.
Really? Yeah.
I
I've got
don't
like
think this
Yeah,
war
but
is
all
gonna
our-
go more than another week, personally.
They've been in. Well,
Yeah.
I know.
Oh.
Like I said, I worked for one in Arizona. I know that Texas has at least more than 10. So in the whole
Yeah.
state.
All
Oh, yeah.
I know is and all the Dollar Trees around here, they ripped the Dollar Tree off the sign there. So, and
Really?
yes, it's real
And now it's
strong here,
Family Dollar?
Suzanne. And
Okay.
they're using lasers now. And
Yeah.
Israel has a hot military woman at the IDF. Oh, come on, Daniel. That's
Daniel wants
they
Gal
got hot women all
Gadot. Come
over
on.
the country.
No, Daniel
no.
wants Gal Gadot.
But
out of
that's-
the
that's-
Israeli Defense Force.
It's one of my favorite things. As I mentioned, my brother-in-law is a Muslim, and so when we do get together for family gatherings and whatnot, and invariably, like, everybody walks on eggshells because no one really wants to talk about Islam, even though it's like a big bunch of Islams. But whatever, they're like, Scott, why are you not married? And I'm like, because I haven't found the right Jewish girl. And they get so mad.
I can
Good
see
one.
that.
I just think I
can't
know, but I'm absolutely with, like, I think the Jewish girls are fucking hot. I think, like, Gal Gadot, come on. We got the IDF. They're all in the Israeli women. No. Anyway, so I just chimped out. I apologize.
Now, see, let me ask you, Scotty. If Gal Gadot had actually played She-Hulk instead of Wonder Woman, would you still desire her? Just say it.
Right.
It's a
So-
trick
No,
question.
the question
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. Is
Yeah, it does.
if she played She-Hulk instead of Wonder Woman,
Yes.
would I still desire her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just checking. Just see if you still
Do I
have
think
hopes.
attractive women are attractive? I do.
Hey
Well,
guys,
that's
I have
good.
to go do something. I'll be right back. I am going to jump off the panel just for a minute, and it's
All right.
something I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring something back.
Okay.
I'll be right
Oh,
back.
you're gonna okay. Anxiously anticipating.
All right, so Thomas says it's already Easter at some stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually put them up right away. Easter's not too far away. Listen to PvP. He can hunt down discounted bulk eggnog.
Yeah.
No, he would do that
Yeah.
at the no-name
And
stores.
Suzanne
So
gives-
outlaws. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, Suzanne's giving us a bunch of Israeli flags,
Yeah.
and everybody's saying hello, hello. Daniel, yes, they do. These women are amazing soldiers. Well, the entire freaking IDF has a good track record there.
Well, they're similar.
Saying
aren't they similar to like the Navy SEALs or like some of these other like special forces? To some extent.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
Yeah, the IDF is way better than the Swiss Army.
Right.
Yeah, Thomas says Dollar General is a dump. Can't be that bad. The guy on YouTube, he has 1940s rations packs. Yeah, but he doesn't tell you all the message he has to take afterwards.
Right. Or he doesn't tell you the amount of, what do they call it? These Alka-Seltzer he has to, digest.
Yeah, I was thinking more penicillin.
Oh, penicillin, right.
If you guys found yourself in a survival situation and you had to eat a can of baked beans, would you be happy or would you eat it because you had to survive?
Oh, I can think of a lot worse things than a can of baked beans.
I cannot think of a lot of things that are worse.
No, I would eat it to survive. Well, but the problem is that I am now allergic, unfortunately, to baked beans. But if I had to do it to survive, sure, I would eat it. No problem.
If you're allergic, you die.
But
I
to survive, I'd have to do it. But Scotty, I didn't
love baked beans. I would like to warm them up first, but if that was not an option, if I was hungry enough, I would open that tin and eat the suckers.
No, but Suzanne and I, we come from the kind of people that will open a Chef Boyardee can and eat the things in the Chef Boyardee can without baking or anything. So yeah.
Yeah.
No, I go to Dollarama for my reader glasses, stationery, second distribution action figures. Sometimes if I need glassware,
discount eyewear.
Yeah, discount. That's what I mean by readers. Discount eyewear.
Yes, that's true.
But anything that I have to put into my mouth, never.
All right. So Suzanne here said, "I love Dollarama stores. We don't have them down here, so I can't tell you." Kamani's death met with jubilation among Iranian Canadians. Liberal MP, remember when they were hunting down Osama bin Laden? He was always going underground, always escaping, maybe kill him. No, they got the fucker. The thing with Osama bin Laden is like all our politicians were in the pockets of the military industrial complex, there, so they're going out of their way to try hide him. And it just happened to be we're coming up on election. We all suddenly fucking got him there.
Well, remember too, that was Obama's term, and
Bush's.
I was actually it was Obama that killed him, right?
Yeah, right. A couple months before an election.
Yeah,
SEAL Team 6.
It's like.
Yeah, it's the Ayatollah and Osama bin Laden and Jeffrey Epstein are all together in Genosha, which everyone knows if you're an X-Men fan. Is that giant Jurassic Park at the South Pole?
I think Manny is still alive. You're wrong. Sorry, I'm putting it.
Hey guys, we got the break. Yeah, we got some breaking news here.
Breaking news.
Our Pakistanis, they're storming the U.S. consulate in Karachi there, and the U.S. Marines opened up fire on them.
Oh my God! Oh yeah. India and Pakistan, right? And in Pakistan,
Can we take the chat down because it's blocking everybody?
Well, I was trying to reach. Yeah.
There we go.
That here. Yeah, no, but they just opened up fire on a bunch of Pakistanis there. They're forgetting that Biden's no longer president. We don't fuck around anymore.
Well, but is this a thing just based on like if you look at the destabilization in Mexico and then what's happening in Iran and then Pakistan announcing open war with Afghanistan? Like, is this a situation? And then also, we still have shit going on in between Russia and Ukraine.
Right.
Like, is this? Are we like opening the door? Is this a thing where it's like history will look at it and it's like, oh yeah, this is fucking World War III? Or does it take a moment where it's like we need a I don't an
We're not
invasion
gonna
of
get to World-
Poland or a Pearl Harbor or a
It ain't gonna
9/11?
be World War III.
Just be like, boop, this is when it started.
We're gonna have a lot of
An
regional
Archduke
conflict.
Ferdinand, if you will.
We're gonna have plenty of regional
Scotty.
wars, but it's not gonna be. The only way we have a world war is if China and Russia are stupid enough to want to take Trump on. And I don't believe either of those leaders are dumb enough to do that.
Yeah.
And
you know, get their asses kicked.
As soon as you start bringing up Trump in regards to World War III, I disagree with your viewpoint because I think that your idea of politics is a matter of celebrity and team sports.
Oh, fuck. I don't consider Trump a celebrity.
Hey.
Fuck off.
Yes, you do.
Here's
Based
Scott-
on your
No,
based on
no,
your statements,
fuck
I think
off.
you do.
Don't. Well, fuck, that's bullshit, Scotty, and you fucking know it.
No, I didn't. I asserted something different.
I think Trump is a good leader. I hate celebrities. I don't believe in celebrities. I think most of them are phony, self-serving pricks.
Welcome
and
back, Jill.
assholes.
Yeah,
So
welcome back to the jungle, baby.
Fuck celebrities. I do not worship celebrities. So I'm insulted, Scotty. I'm insulted.
Hey,
Oh no.
hey, but here, Scotty, you can look
No,
at the
you
bright
don't.
side though. No, 10 years after the end of World War III, there we'll meet the Vulcans, even though Vulcans are dicks.
Yeah, I'm totally in. Let's go to Bozeman, Montana.
And I don't know what Jill's daddy here.
I know. What do you think? It's vile.
Root
I
beer.
know.
That's it.
It's so bubbly and cloying and happy. Just like the Federation.
You got
Still a great scene from DS9. Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's see. Oh, my Burson, see you, Joe. Well, she's back. Wow, abusive pal. My subscriptions ID. I didn't think anybody was trying to be. I'm sorry. Sorry, Suzanne.
I don't get abusive with anybody in this unless they.
Oh, shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
There you go. There you go. My point.
All
Thank
right,
you for proving my point. Thank you for
let's
totally
calm it down.
proving my point.
Let's calm it down. I love being
I
the
just
Worcester
don't
sauce.
like it when people are
Worcester sauce.
precious.
You don't like it when people have an opinion that you don't appreciate.
Oh, is that my problem? Yes.
All right.
Seems
Let's
to
see.
be.
Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
Yeah.
Baked beans are great. Roll that beautiful beef footage. Certain level of sensitivity is needed to enjoy YouTube life. Yeah. I have a lot of dark humor.
You need the baked bean sequence from Blazing Saddles right now.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
That would be perfect.
Oh, the fart sequence? Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
I saw that in the
Sorry,
full
Jill. It
theater
just
when
went to
came out, and
went to hell in a handbasket.
the whole crowd was laughing their butts off at that scene.
No pun.
Damn, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Too funny.
Yeah, see, PvP insisted the chat be taken down so they can gaze at hot Scotty.
Ha ha.
World War III that's the first attack on Iran. World War IV was Venezuela. And these conflicts are weakening Russia and China significantly. I wish that we entered a couple decades of peace with aggressive weaknesses. Yeah, who knows? Knows. We just gotta get a lot. There's a lot of people around the world that just need to get out of power, though.
Well,
Trump
China and
declared war on
Russia
Iran.
They've got their own problems to deal with. They don't need to take on America.
Yeah.
But also, like, there are regular people who are, buying soup at the dollar store who have to deal with day-to-day life, and they're just trying to get to work. They're just trying to pay rent, get groceries, raise a family. Like, this isn't this. I know that it can get into geopolitical hypotheticals, but we are talking about, us in a different country.
There actually is a thing where the president can start something for a little while before Congress gets around.
Yeah, they call it
emergency
powers.
No, it's the Wars Power Act of 1973, where he has to notify the gang of 8 that he's going to do something with it, or he has to notify him 48 hours after it happens or whatever. There's a reason why we were able to pull off some of the stuff for no leaks is because he didn't tell them there, so no leaks. But Congress has to approve to continue using the military action 90 days after the first event.
Well, Gorilla, you could call them the 8 Gorilla Security Council.
Hey, don't associate those fuckers with gorillas, all right?
The Magilla Gorilla.
They are gorillas.
The thing is, the previous administrations did the same thing Trump's doing. They didn't ask for permission. They just went ahead and did shit.
But you don't have to. There is a thing where you have a little point. There's like a grace period.
But why does
so you can't blame the previous one for employing that while the modern one is employing
they didn't
that?
Criticize Obama or Biden when they did this stuff, but the Trump haters are going to, of course, attack. If Trump takes a dump, they're going to attack him. Come on.
We haven't properly declared war since the 40s.
Exactly.
Yeah, since World War II, it hasn't happened.
1942 with Bulgaria, Hungary, and some other no-name country. And
Romania.
It was a flirty chat joke. Stop making that about something twisted and weird. I had no idea. Goofy around. Go that far. Sorry, I have no interest in your stuff.
I'm sorry.
Well, the problem is. No. What's happening is
I made no flirty chat jokes. Come on, this is silly.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, what the problem is sometimes jokes don't translate in chat. I've learned that through the years. A lot of times jokes do not translate through chat.
I didn't make it out. Well, I haven't been in the chat for the whole stream, so I don't know where she's getting that.
No, Suzanne was making a joke and it got taken seriously. Is what it was.
I have not addressed Suzanne directly for the entire stream. I have not.
Sure.
And if you're honest, you know that.
Well, no, I was here while you did address her previously to the statement where you said you never did.
Okay, give me details. Because
I thought that you would be aware of your own existence, but if not, I'm not.
With facts.
I'm not your stenographer.
One of the most boring things that can happen on the stream is arguing about arguing.
This is true. This is very, very true.
Until I was attacked, Jill.
Attacked?
What are you, Troy?
Well, what did her comment?
That is debatable, but I don't want to debate it.
Comment wasn't.
No, I mean, I'm like Troy, not Deanna Troy.
Was her comment friendly? No, it was not.
Well, just a question.
Get a cup.
You stretched its meaning.
It was an accusation.
Anyway, I'm gonna go have a smoke while you guys hash this out.
Please do.
Let's just drop it.
Well, I didn't even want to start it.
Well, yeah, there's 2 more Garrett clips. You haven't played the last 2.
Okay.
But you know what's really frightening? If you drink enough of it, you begin to like it.
I think that's the one you really
insidious.
It's insidious.
Just like the Federation.
No, the one I was thinking of was the one with Data. They had him try the drink. He goes, "Ugh, it's vile. It's disgusting." More? Yes, please.
Oh yeah,
that one. Well, you didn't tell me.
Where is that one?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You just said it's vile. It's disgusting. More, please. So.
No,
there was no context.
I thought that'd be no.
Didn't say it was from Data.
Sorry, I forgot about the root beer one. To be honest,
yeah, no, that was the scene. That was the scene where Data was he re-put in his emotion chip. So he's there with Jordy, and they're sitting there at the bar in 10 forward, and it's a vile drink. Well, but he doesn't know it yet, right? Because he has a motion chip in there. So he tries and says, "Oh God, this is disgusting. This is vile."
Yes.
Diamond says, "More."
Now
Yes,
I know
please.
it. Well, okay, you got to be more specific because I like lots of Star Trek. I drink this and I hate it.
That
and
was
I want
that
more.
was the one. That was the one, Jill, where it had Malcolm McDowell and Generations.
Yeah,
that was Generations.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Jerry. Okay. Hey, see, Scott's making that the angels cry with his potty mouth. Oh, we've done a lot worse on this panel or on this on our stream, sir. Trust me. Hey, Jill, I haven't flirted with you yet. How are you doing?
Oh my God,
Jill, that was for you.
Jill, that was for you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Yeah, I'm doing great, Suzanne. I hope you're well. And yeah, it's always great to talk to you and everybody in the chat.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Yes, thank you, Scotty R37. Your words, please. That we don't want to make a mess of things in front of the Chancellor.
Oh,
that sounds like a Star Wars reference. And Scotty pointed out the Wars Power Act allowed the president to conduct a war for 90 days before a congressional declaration because Congress is a consensus instead of leaders, perhaps.
Which is true. The War Powers Act
with this.
Yeah.
Well, the whole problem with a lot of this is a lot of, like, if Trump would have gone to the Congress there, a lot of the shit would have been leaked and have gone a lot differently here that, which I don't know how I feel about that. No girl on girl flirting till after midnight. No, there's always girl on girl flirting. I'll never reject that. Boy on boy, you're getting booted. Hey, chatters, if you see me flirting, chat, please stop me. I don't want to hard feelings with anyone.
I told Sir Lemon too late. Sir Lemon, EST is 12:10 a.m. Monday right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so it was after midnight, Scurry. It's always after midnight somewhere. It's after midnight somewhere. Gotcha. Laughing my ass off.
Eugene's laughing.
But I do gotta wrap this up. I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon though, because I do gotta go to bed here.
Okay, sir.
I gotta be up at 6.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
Suzanne, I was making a joke.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I have to get up 6 every weekday.
Man. Yeah.
I have to get up. Hey, just as long as I don't get a phone call at 3:00 in the morning and have to go pick someone up, I'm good. I'm always good there. Gorilla Central Standard Time, 11:12.
Wow,
that's right. His is the center of the universe. That's what Lemon was referring to. Yeah. But for us, it's already that's past that point. It's already gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's get to wrap this up. Thank you everyone for being here. But we'll start with Mikey. What do you got going on?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow, my last 3 episodic reviews for Get Smart. That'll be around in the afternoon Monday, which it is Monday, so it's gonna be afternoon. Take a couple days off, and back coming up on March 15th, we have again one of our special MOPS projects where we'll be talking about Cats the musical, Cats the play, Cats the opera. Yeah, all about cats. We have our special guest, Crazy Horse and Alice, are going to be joining us for that. That'll be on March 15th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, the East Coast time, where we live, breathe. Wow. Trump is in charge. Down south, anyway. Down in hell. No, just kidding. Let me see what else is going on. Yeah, no, that's it. That's pretty much it. Remember, you never know where you're here to see me next. So ring that dang bell.
All right.
I took that from Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
All right, Jill, what do you got going on?
Tuesday, Twilight Zone. Friday, I have no idea because plans are up in the air for that. Saturday, same deal. But Friday, Tuesday and Friday, 11 a.m. Central. Saturday at 11 p.m. If you want to hang out with me, that is when you can.
Oh, yeah.
All righty. Thank you. It looks like Sky's still gone. PvP, what you got going on?
Not much. Nothing new on the channel lately. But there's lots of stuff on there. Years worth of content. If you love music, from say the 60s, 70s, 80s in particular. I have a lot of full albums. I have a lot of playlists of various different bands. If you like a variety, you want to play in the background, that would probably be a good choice. Yeah, I don't anticipate putting anything new up this weekend, but if you like music, go check it out because there's tons of music there.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to catch up on chat, and I'll plug myself. Then I'll play the new song that we had for the stream. Iran updates. Trump says there will likely be more casualties. Well,
no kidding.
Well, mate. Congrats on their inaugural Silverback stream. It seems like that's it's a little bumps, but yeah, I like the Silverbacks name. The new title, Silverbacks Lounge. Yeah. Do that. Are you allowed to flirt with me or not? To your cheesy. Good night, Daniel's Hot Topics. You always got to have the scoop on things. Yeah. So, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you very much, and have a good night there.
Night, girl.
We're gonna play this out.
Midnight in Tehran, the streets are alive. Music and fire, the city's hard to survive. The world turned upside, history's playing fast. And the supreme leader, well, he learned at last. All those threats, all those games, now the punchline's echoing through his fame. He fucked around and found out. Now he's listening to Toby keep loud. Well, put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. While tearing tears burning bright, night turns to day. Women toss their high jobs like flags to the sky. Guitars wailing loud, horns honking nearby. Celebration in the alleys, music in the air. Freedom tastes electric, rebellion everywhere. Every scarf that drops, every shout that rings is a note in the song that tomorrow sings. He fucked around and found out. Toby keep on repeat, the anthem of clouds. We'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. While the city dances till the break of day. History flipped on the Tehran nights. Every step and every tear says the old world's gone, the new is here.
Where are the strippers?
And left their hair high. Southern guitars and tearing stars, songs of defiance running fast and far. He learned the lesson.
Where are the Tron strippers?
The world will make
AI bullshit.